Systems are secure and our people are ready. Your local election officials will work around the clock tomorrow to ensure everything runs smoothly.
Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger says Georgia is ready for Election Day. He says voters can expect short lines on Tuesday after more than 4 million ballots were cast during early voting. 11 Alive's Joe Hinkie continues our team coverage tonight from Gwinnett County. And Joe, what do people heading out to the polls tomorrow need to know?
Well, Jennifer, to answer that question, we stepped out of the rain and into the Gwinnett County Elections Office behind me earlier today, where it was already a busy day today. There were crews inside going through all the absentee ballots that they've received so far and getting them ready to be counted tomorrow. If you're one of those folks that still has an absentee ballot in your hands and you want to cast that, or you plan to vote in person tomorrow, here's some important information. One by one, Gwinnett County election workers spent the day verifying absentee ballots ahead of Election Day.
These ballots have already been approved. They are ready to be scanned. So by precinct, they take them out, they put them in batches of 50. They go up to our tabulation room, they get scanned.
Zach Manifold, Gwinnett County's election director, says, however, the ballots won't be counted until tomorrow. If you requested but still have not returned your absentee ballot, do not mail it in. You now need to return it in person by tomorrow night.
They have till 7 p.m. tomorrow to get that back into our office. So we really recommend they can come here anytime today while we're open, and then till 7 p.m. tomorrow here at the office and drop that off to a clerk.
And if you planned to cast an absentee ballot but have not yet, you can still change your mind and vote in person on Election Day.
They fill out a form and then they can still vote a regular ballot.
For voters who have problems at the polls, perhaps election workers can't find your voter registration or you forget your required ID, you should be offered a provisional ballot or you can request one.
You would cast a provisional ballot and then you have till 5 p.m. on Friday to come into our office and provide that information.
If your registration is not verified or you do not bring your ID to your county election office after casting a provisional ballot, your vote can't be counted. Manifold says last election, around 800 people cast provisional ballots in Gwinnett, with about 200 using one during early voting for this election. And another important tip from Zach Manifold there with Gwinnett County. On Election Day around the state, you have to vote at the precinct that you are assigned to in your county, but that is only up until 5 p.m. on Election Day. He said from 5 p.m. until the polls close on Election Day, you can vote at any precinct in the county that you are registered in to vote. You can go to any polling location, and then you'll cast what's called an out-of-precinct ballot and have your vote still counted. Reporting live in Gwinnett County tonight, I'm Joe Hinkie, 11 Alive News.